No, I don't like your new picture.
It's very nice.
It fucking terrifies the shit out of me.
I'm currently making you that playlist you asked for.
Thank you.
So
Okay,
I'll give it to you
let's
in a second.
start this in 3.
All right.
Wait, are you recording?
Yeah. Yeah, I started counting down, and then it was like, oh, you like my new picture? Yes, asshole, let's do this.
Hey, well, welcome back to... Wait, what episode is this? 11?
11.
Like 13. Oh, never mind.
Wait.
Where have I been?
I think, yeah, no, it's 11. Hey, welcome back to the 11th episode of the Pillars of Autumn podcast. It's me, Pillars of Autumn Man, with Nick Min and Ryan Min.
Hello.
Sleepy boy.
We are back.
Ryan just woke up, so this is gonna be fun.
Ugh.
But yeah,
Right.
you guys like the new profile picture, man? I shed my mortal husk. I'm ready to go.
No one
What
can
is it?
see it.
Yeah, what is that?
No, that's why you're gonna put it on the screen. And
I'm not
edit.
doing more extra fucking work.
That's me. That the picture above it in the chat is what happened when I wrote the last good song for us, and I split into multiple realms in front of my piano, and then became God.
Okay, calm down there, big boy.
You really are fucking high right now, aren't you?
Holy shit.
Well, Ryan hasn't had all day to plan what he's going to play.
Yeah, I have. I did it yesterday.
Oh, okay. Jesus. I got a lot to talk about today.
Okay, well, ask your question. It's like a segment bit. I should probably make a title card. It's like, hey, Ryan, what we playing? Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Hey, Ryan. What are we playing this week, buddy?
Brand new. I've been waiting fucking months for it.
Chernobylite.
It's Chernobylite.
Sure.
Oh, we're playing Chernobylite?
Yeah, it came out like 2 days ago. And well,
What?
it's an early fucking access. It's really fucking early
Fuck.
access, but it came out like 2 days ago.
Yeah, but that's still sick, man. I didn't even know it was close to being released yet.
It's
I don't know
kind
about
of
you guys.
incredibly
it
unfinished.
sounds like an app that you get on your phone. Oh, download the new Chernobylite.
I'm gonna be fucking face deep in Outer Worlds tomorrow, man.
Call
Fuck.
of Duty.
I want to, but the problem is I'm not going to be home. So like when I'm at Mackenzie's, I'll play Outer Worlds, and then when I come home on Sunday, I'll get Modern Warfare.
Yeah, Nick also told the Chinese government to fuck off. Now he can't play it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's true. That's so fucked, man. I was like, because my brother looks over at me and he's just like, hey, when you cancel your subscription to World of Warcraft, because I didn't want to keep paying for it because I wasn't playing it. So he's like, when you do it, when you're doing the reasoning, say because of the Hong Kong thing, and I'm just like, am I gonna get banned? Like, do you think? Because I mean, Blizzard's doing some weird shit right now. It wouldn't surprise me if some like fucking PR guy's looking at it and goes, "What the fuck? Shut his account down."
So it's the whole Blizzard thing. It's so fucked up because they keep changing the ban. So like it's like 1 year ban, and then they're like 6 month ban.
Just take it away. Like it's so unconstitutional.
No, but they gave the fucking accounts back to a bunch of people and then took them away again.
I just find it so funny, man. Like just but that's so like why as a company are they attacking people for supporting Hong Kong? What are they?
They said it themselves to defend the glory of China.
Who fucking
Blizzard.
they said that?
Yes.
No, they
That's
didn't.
so
Yes, they did.
No, they fucking didn't. Blizzard
There's no
has
fucking
never
way.
come out and said, for the glory of China. Yes.
Well, I mean that's
That's Russia.
Thank you. That was the joke, guys.
fuck your joke. Yeah, man, I'm having a really good night right now. I can't wait to go
Fucking
home
stop
to
it.
Mackenzie. I got to go to work after this, but you know what? Once I'm done work, it's a fucking weekend, baby. It's a fucking weekend to play video games and get stoned. That's all I look forward to now. I hate that, man. I hate being in a sort of mindset where it's just working for the weekend.
Well,
But I mean, like, I understand. Like, it's not going to last forever. It's not going to be, Ryan, you're gonna love this fucking playlist. Holy shit! I'm like,
Better.
there's like ATB on this shit. There's fucking Cassia. There's like, because like I noticed like like that one night when you were like, stop listening to so and so, and then you're just like, can you make me a playlist? And I was just like, yeah, actually that's sick. Like I listen to so much old school shit. Like there's probably gonna be some songs that you're gonna hear on this thing and be like, what the fuck? This shit still exists. There's some old fucking songs on here, man. Like shit that like when I was too young to really get into this genre, like you probably would have been coming up in it. Because like fucking when did you start listening to deathcore? I didn't start until like college.
It would have been early high school.
Fuck, there's so many good songs on this. Yeah, so that was about how long ago was that? Like 7-8 years ago?
Oh, more than that, dude. You know how fucking old I am?
Holy shit.
Early high school would have been 2006 or 7 for me.
Holy shit, man.
So,
You
yeah.
old.
I'm fucking old. Thanks, Boomer.
You know, if you want to find a good playlist, just give him a bunch of "Thank You, Spaceman."
Oh, fuck yeah. I spent like hours on that shit.
Thank
Accidentally.
You, Scientist?
Thank You Scientist is great, man. I remember seeing them live with Coheed and Cambria. And it was fucking crazy. 9 members on stage.
7.
No, but they brought out 2 extra guys to help with it was crazy.
More people!
To do all the instrumentation. They had the fucking like everybody. It was just crazy, man. I was watching it. And like obviously I was kind of like, okay, get the fuck off stage. I want to see Coheed because it was the In Keeping Secrets of Silent Earth 3 10-year tour.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I just want to fucking listen in Keeping Secrets, like just get off stage, whatever. But then like you end up having like a deeper appreciation as time goes on. So like Mackenzie and I would listen to the shit out of them. Same with honestly, Coheed and Cambria is a great band because they point me in the direction of other fantastic bands. Like because of Coheed, I found I the Mighty. I found Thank You Scientist. I found BT Bam. I didn't even know BT Bam was a band until like after this huge fiasco with them touring with Coheed back when they released Parallax 2.
Okay, real question for you about your age here. Did you ever own a Charizard Pokemon card?
Yeah, what the fuck? Of course.
Did you ever think it was a big deal?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, cool. You're not that young.
No, exactly. Like fucking kids nowadays are just like, what the fuck's a Pokemon card? And that's sad.
Pokemon is still super. Like, I don't think the youth love for Pokemon has wavered at all. I think it's been fairly consistent. But sorry, not to go off the topic. Nick, did you listen to the new Thank You Scientist album, Terraformer?
No, I haven't yet. But like Evil Inc posts about it a lot, like because I think they're still signed to Evil Inc.
Yeah, it's on Evil Inc. Records. But dude, you gotta fucking listen to that record.
It's so fucked up. Like with it's funny. I've gotten to this point now at the moment where I'm all I'm doing is listening to old school music. I'm not because I'm like, oh fuck like all shit that's not old school. I'm just I just tend to flow back to what works and like what helps at the time. And like I've been so bad with discovering new music. Like I literally listened to Shrine of Malice's fucking debut record like maybe a week ago, and the fucking things Joe's been telling me about it for 2 years. And because like Greg Gilbert, like being fucking 19 years old and the way that he does vocals is fucking crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I was that talented at his age.
I mean, you were.
You are.
Yeah, you guys leave me alone.
Well, he's not at that age anymore, so he was, not is, idiot.
That's true.
But you don't
That's
degrade in talent unless it's you.
No, but he agrees with his age.
That was the first thing I said when I entered. I hear him playing the guitar, and I'm just like, yeah, you practicing, asshole? And he's like, I'm always practicing. I'm like, yeah, why do you fuck up the fucking solos live then, huh? Fuck me, dude.
Because I'm fucking around. Bad at my own instrument.
Speaking
I always
about
practice doesn't mean I'm good at it.
Speaking of being bad at your instrument, I am downgrading.
Yeah, to the one string.
I wanted to get here. So, Ryan, I'll let you let you explain it.
So it's been a consistent joke in this band. Well, not a joke, more so just between me and Dev, because I know it pisses him off to make the joke that, oh yeah, we only really use like one string. Like it's deathcore. We just chug. That's it. There's no real talent in this shit. It's just chugging. So, as the ultimate fuck you, I have just commissioned Kevin from Crappy Guitars to build me a one-string bass to play all the songs with. That's great. I can't wait. It's.
I love how you say play all the songs.
That's
of
fucking crazy.
All 3 songs that we have that you're able to.
You know what? It's more than 0. Oh fuck, that's people.
There's 11 other tunes that you can't play with it.
Yeah, well,
This is so
I'm
funny,
gonna
man.
try.
It's the best $250 you've ever spent to piss me off. Wait, did that guy sneeze or was that in like Nick's
No,
back?
yeah, that was Richie. Yeah,
Okay. I just you snap with his neck. He's like, "Achoo!"
yeah, Richie's chilling behind me right now.
Oh, my friend.
Oh yeah, your friend. He just looked at me and shook his head. I swear to God, he's gotten to a point, man, where I'm convinced he's gonna find like something he can make makeshift Garrett wire out of and fucking just choke me out at work one night.
I wanted to talk about this. I think Ryan and I had a brief conversation about this.
Well, you were sucking at Fortnite.
No,
my
I think it was in
God.
one of our
You gonna hit him like
chats.
that? You gonna
But,
hit him like that?
I
God.
kind of want to delve into what you guys think about this because I know Ryan and I has talked about this. But what are your moral takes on like legalizing like death games, like gladiatorial?
I mean, it seemed to work in Roman society. It's barbaric, but it seemed to work. And I mean, that way, like, if you have guys that are on death row, just like what are people going to say? Fucking, it desensitizes the masses. It didn't back then. It's not going to now. We're already desensitized.
Yeah. Like, well, look what Ryan's doing right now. But like, that's the thing. It's like, not even just prisoners, but I mean, like, make it a sponsored sport where people can, it's consensually, of course, like they give their consent to participate in these events. They train and, get ready. And it's like sponsored, like people can make money off of it, but it's death sport because there's way too many people on this planet.
I wasn't listening. I was too busy enjoying killing people. No, it's a very tough thing to try and bring to light at this point because you got people bitching about kids in cages. So to say, oh yeah, no, that's fucking terrible. But also, we're just going to put a bunch of people on ESPN and give them fucking axes.
But that should be cool. First off, those children are children. Secondly, they're not in those cages by will, right? Maybe prisoners, like, like convicted murderers and rapists. Fuck them, throw them into the pit, right? They don't get a say. They forfeit their say when they raped a child. But have just people be like, yo, I'll fucking do this. Like, sign me up. I want to,
I first of all, I don't think finding willing applicants is going to be an easy
deal. You
deal.
don't think there is some angry fucking neckbeard out there that who fucking practices with his katana every damn day wouldn't fucking jump at the opportunity to fucking slice some hands off? You think in the 7.9 billion people that are on this planet, there's not a lot of people that would jump at the idea of taking a human life legally?
I mean, okay, I see the point. I also think that there would be a massive mental health check before anything happened.
Well, yeah, of course.
Like, you got to cover your bases, but at the end of the day, it's just like any other. Like, if I want to do like
what
MMA
the fuck is
fighting,
that?
like look at MMA fighting as kind of like a close second. Is you
got fuck me,
huh? What the fuck? How are the guys that are there not looking at this fucking thing?
Again, this is a very early access game, my friend.
It's just a dark one. Anyways,
yeah, literally. I was gonna say this looks like a mix between Stalker and Metro.
Pretty much,
which is good. I love both games.
Going back to the death games, we got shit like MMA fighting, right? Where two willing and trained applicants, literally go in a cage and swing until one's not swinging anymore. How is that? How is this any different?
I mean, yeah, they did just legalize in a bunch of states bare knuckle boxing, like as an actual organized sport.
Oh, we're getting there.
It's crazy. It's crazy. I like it. It's awesome, man. Like I watched a few of the fights already. Fucking some old UFC greats that used to fight like back in the fucking 90s are starting to join and shit. And they're old as fuck, man. But it's like, hey, if they think they can still swing, fucking let them.
That's what I'm saying. So, like, of course, mental health check and all that. But at the end of the day, if someone's going, let me fight, why not? People are allowed to join the military. That's essentially the same thing. It's fighting, for your country and government, but it's still people against people.
It's a little different.
Of course, it's a little different, but like morally, is it really that different than what we already do? What's the difference between pitting someone, having two people willing to pit to the death? Or how is that different than having an MMA fighter willingly pit someone to almost the death and maybe they could die later on in the hospital from blood clot in the brain or some shit?
Ooh, fuck.
How is immediate death and secondhand death?
Secondhand death. I'm a victim of secondhand death. Yes, please let me.
That's how like manslaughter to like third degree murder works. Is that manslaughter is accidental, and then third degree it's like I'm in a fist fight with this guy. Man. I punch him in the mouth, right? He KOs, but hits his temple against the concrete and dies.
I think secondhand death is essentially the same thing as secondhand smoke. You're in the wrong place at the wrong time.
No, secondhand smoke kills someone as a direct influence, but it's not them fucking choking to death on smoke. It's them dying from cancer later on.
Okay,
but
so it's a stray bullet 6 years later that just kept going?
Yeah, pretty much. So how is that different? Instead of a stray bullet killing you immediately, which is the death games I'm talking about, how is that different than a stray bullet that kills you later on? That's what MMA is. Legalize death games is what I'm saying. It should be okay. I think.
Fuck me. Okay, hold on. I'm going to share this with you now, Ryan.
What was his laser doing?
I don't fucking know.
Where's the chat?
This game's kind of garbage.
You know what? It came out like...
There you go, pussy.
2 days ago.
Follow that.
No.
There's 72 songs for you to enjoy. Have fun.
Oh, my playlist. Thank you.
Did you pay for this?
Spotify.
Yes, he did. Did you pay for this? Yes, he did.
The fucking game.
Yes,
stupid.
I paid for the game.
Well, maybe it was free access.
No, it wasn't.
Okay, well that's what
I mean, it does. The
concept
looks really cool.
Patronize me.
Like I remember seeing it announced, and I was like, "Fuck, this looks sick, man!" But I'm more excited for because this got announced around the same time. Do you guys hear about a game called GTFO?
Yeah, that's on my wish list as well.
Mm-hmm.
What is it,
Nick?
I really want GTFO, man.
What is it, Nick?
It's basically like think of like Left 4 Dead, but you're fighting against like your whole purpose is like you play as like these vault hunter kind of guys that go into these underground like military bunkers, and you're trying to unearth like crazy treasures and shit like that lie beneath the surface. And like basically what happens is that it's like Left 4 Dead in a sense where you have like crescendo events and you have like massive hordes of cave mutants and stuff that you get to fight. So as GTFO is a hardcore 4-player cooperative game with a focus on team play and atmosphere. It features edge of your seat suspense, team-based puzzle solving, and high intensity combat. Like there's like tons of areas of the game like I've been watching where everything like is completely dark, like you're submerged in complete fucking darkness and you got to find a way out of certain situations. And there's all these events where like you start opening up a vault door and you have like a plasma cutter that you set up and it starts cutting around the door, and while you're waiting for it you have to defend against like fucking hordes of enemies, and you just like lay down turrets and shit. It's cool, man. It looks really sick.
I'm looking at it now. It looks pretty fucking gnarly.
I love this shit, man. I like anything that looks just fucking crazy.
It looks me like if you mix Left 4 Dead with like Dead Space.
Yeah,
Left 4 Dead
like
space.
and Killing Floor, like a bit of Killing Floor in there as well. Oh, looks so sick, man.
Is it coming to Xbox?
I don't know when the fuck it's gonna really like. It's literally been in development now. Seems like 5 or 6 years.
Oh, it just says Windows. Does that mean no Xbox?
Probably, yeah.
Probably not.
Eat it.
Asshole,
Fuck.
hurry up, get a fucking computer. I'm not gonna ask again.
No. Every time Ryan shows me some $3,000 thing he got, and then the next day is like, oh, my computer crashed. Just makes me never ever want it.
I mean, it depends. Ryan also like overclocks and does like a lot of crazy shit with his computer.
Why are you?
If you're just like,
Yes, I do. I'm right fucking here. I'm shitty aiming pistol on my great PC.
but like, my computer like never crashes. But I'm like a casual computer user. Like I, play games every once in a while, but I'm mainly on here for like business purposes and shit. So it's good when I do play a game. I enjoy it.
That's true.
Yeah, PC's fucking great for what it can do, not for what it costs.
Yeah, you know me, man. I don't need all the bells and whistles.
You're a cheap fuck. I know you.
I'm a cheap fuck, but I'm also I will pay the money if I see the worth. And if something is like I feel like something's worth $1,000, I'll pay the $1,000.
Listen, it's because Dev like he measures everything out based on okay this costs $3,000. Now how many bottles of alcohol will that get? Because if it's a lot,
if I do that, I'm just always gonna pick booze and I'll buy nothing. But it's one of those things. It's like, am I gonna pay $3,000 so I can get 100 extra frames and the shadows look a little bit better, or I can save those thousands of dollars and just go with something that's almost as good? I'm always going to go with the almost as good, way cheaper option. Always.
Yeah, this is coming from the guy who hasn't had to sit through the difference of 30 frames per second and 200 frames a second.
But I don't care.
You will. No, you don't care because you haven't had to deal with it yet. I don't have a
problem, but it's like I don't have a problem with it.
Because you don't know you have a problem with it yet.
No, that's how religion works. You do not give me that shit.
No, but seriously, as I have been playing Destiny 2 for 2 fucking years on this PC, I went back to PS4.
It's already invalid because that's a garbage game for garbage people.
I went back to PS4 for a grand total of 45 minutes before going, never again, this is awful.
That's music, man. I still go back to my shitty 360 games and be like,
never again. This is awful.
Yeah, like
you're gonna be very disappointed with me about what I'm about to tell you.
Go for it.
But tomorrow, for convenience sake, I'm buying the Outer Worlds for the PS4. I'm not getting it for PC. One, because fuck Epic. I don't like those guys.
Why are you one of these people?
I just don't like that. Like it's like sanctioned off because like the way that I am is like. I'd love to be able to buy like all of my games on like if in a perfect world on one platform. Now I don't fault EA because EA is fucked. They just always have and always will be fucked, so I don't question them. But like I was sitting there and I'm just like, why can't y'all play nice and just have the game on both platforms? Like why does it need to be on just Epic? Like why are they paying to make it exclusive just to get better sales and shit?
Do you know how much money people lose by going with Steam over Epic?
In what way?
So Epic's request is essentially every store to be on that store you have to charge, or like the the host basically charges you to have a sale. Steam charges 16%. Epic charges 8%. And Epic gives, I think it's 10,000 units sold up front just to put you on the storefront. So basically Epic pre-buys 10,000 units.
It's fucking crazy.
Yeah. So Epic is there not because they have to be, not because they're there to make all the fucking money. They're there to disrupt what Steam is doing because they can.
True. But yeah, like the actual reason, like 100% why I'm just getting it for PS4 is for convenience sake. Because like one, I never ever have time at home to like play games on PC anymore. So like when I do get a game for PC, like I'm gonna get Modern Warfare for PC. because like
I can.
no, I'm a little
convenience.
worried. I'm a little worried about Modern Warfare on PC because I've noticed that a lot of these like games that were born on console don't have a lot of great servers or like even a community.
That's
on
why
PC.
they have crossplay.
Like,
That's why they put crossplay in, because PC's not
fucking forgot about
gonna
crossplay.
die this time like Black Ops 4 did. PC's gonna be fine.
Like Titanfall 2.
Yeah.
Titanfall 2's servers died in a day, man. A fucking day. Yeah, I don't know why people weren't doing crossplay way before. I mean, like maybe the tech wasn't available, or maybe they were just being greedy cocksuckers. But I just think like that way everyone can play together and like, you know, yeah, exactly. Cash.
The answer to everything, money.
Money is a fucking curse, bro. But we need it to survive.
Mm-hmm.
I'm one of those people that's like, I want more of it, but I fucking hate it. But I do want more of it.
Mm-hmm.
So if anyone ever goes, oh, you don't want this cash? We're like, no, I want it. Not happy about it.
You want more of it because of the world we live in, not for what it represents. I'm with you on that.
What the fuck is this? This is so sick. What is like? Is this part of the game? This is part of the features?
Yeah, this is the map system.
What? And can you send people to do shit?
Yeah. So I've got one guy right now that I've got. Igor is you.
Oh, that's so fucking cool, dude. Then
the Oliver will have a 99% chance if I leave him here. You're staying here, Ollie.
Well, you know, I take it back because I thought this game was just going to be a linear, sort of like a Outlast kind of clone. But this is way more fleshed out than I expected.
It is.
Even for early access.
And they released a roadmap the other day that was essentially like, here's what we're going to do every month until I think it's like August 2020 when they have the final mission available.
Seems pretty neat. Just obviously a little new.
But yeah, so for convenience sake, I'm getting it for the PS4 tomorrow. And I mean, like, I'm not too upset about that. No, I'll buy it for the PC eventually.
I can respect for convenience sake. I have no problem with that. Don't give me that bullshit about the Epic Store.
I mean, it's still applicable.
Fuck you.
There are certain games I do buy on the Epic Store though. Like I bought Metro Exodus. I bought I'm going to buy a Vampire, whatever, the Masquerade 2 or whatever the fuck it's called.
Fucking delayed again.
I know, but you know what? I'm glad it got delayed because I saw like a gameplay video of it and it looked like dog shit. Like I was watching a gameplay video because like the concept seems so fucking cool. You just play first person. You're a brand new vampire. You get to choose which faction you play for. It's like open world. Like it looks sick. Mm-hmm. But the world of Seattle, like when you're watching the gameplay and stuff, like it just feels empty and there's nothing going on. Like, you know, you see a few citizens walking around here and there. Mind you, it's night. So like I understand that like during the night in a video game, you're not going to see a lot of NPCs and shit. But like,
true.
It's a city, man. It's Seattle. Like you're going to see something. And the gameplay felt like really clunky and stuff. So like I was just watching it and like a lot of the combat just wasn't working. And the dev was like he was fucking trying to block and shit, and the punches would go right through his block. And I'm like, this does not look good to show off at E3. So hopefully it gets better. Oh, did you also hear The Last of Us 2 was fucking delayed?
I respect that one. Like Naughty Dog.
I do too, because that game's gonna be a masterpiece. That game is gonna be a masterpiece. If that doesn't take Game of the Year for next year, I'd be very surprised.
I mean, I think it will, just based off the hype that.
Yeah, but see, I thought that Red Dead 2 was going to take Game of the Year last year because Rockstar usually always does. It's just the way that they are. Like they're craftsmen.
Honestly, I think Red Dead was good, I thought it wasn't Game of the Year.
No, yeah, it was like that. Like my brother and I were talking about how it's the same shit over and over at this point. Which, you know what? I'll gladly suck the dick off Rockstar anyway. I love that shit. I don't give a fuck. I like the way it is. Would I like to see changes? Sure. Mm-hmm. But like I just suck up the realism and shit like that. Like I just love the fucking. I get so. What's the word? Immersed, like just immersed in the fucking
engorged.
Engorged. I do get engorged too. The PP gets engorged. But yeah, but I was also saying that God of War was such a worthy winner because they took something that had a set. Like this is where Red Dead could have honestly won by going off the beaten path, because God of War did something that was arguably probably one of the scariest things you can do in video gaming, which is completely ostracize, in a sense, your older crowd by taking away the entire formula for the game. Like the entire formula is gone, stripped down. Was different. And that's why it was so awesome to watch Cody Barlog talk about how happy he was about the success of that game, and like watching him like he broke out, like I don't know if you guys saw that
Dude
video, but
cried.
he broke down in
he was
tears.
so
Yeah,
happy that people actually enjoyed the way
because he was so
God of War
scared.
went.
He was like, honestly, I thought this was it. I thought like they gave us one last chance
Mhm.
to make another God of War game, and I just thought, fuck it, like this is where we lose. Like this is it. Like the game's this one's gonna be the bad one,
Mhm.
and it ended up being one of the best ones. I mean, isn't that Santa Monica's second game of the year now? Like I think God of War 3
God
won
of War
back.
3 won the last one. Yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy, man. Good for them.
Mhm.
And that's where I think Rockstar could really learn. And Rockstar very recently canceled Bully 2, which makes me very upset.
Don't tell me
Because
it's
like
another social climate thing, because that's what they're doing with Grand Theft Auto.
no, I know it has nothing to do with the social.
Okay.
No, that's what happened, Dev. They canceled Bully 2 to completely focus on GTA 6.
Oh.
Okay,
Wait,
well,
which-
yeah, that's
which-
not going to keep a ton of people angry.
No, obviously, but what upsets me about it though, and what I think like a lot of longtime fans will think as well, is that you're taking an IP that like Rockstar created that was so different and so fresh,
Mhm.
and like it followed the same sort of formula, but it was such a cool concept, and the writing was spot on. And now you're taking away a sequel that people have been begging for years, in favor of the game that's like you said, it's money. Like they know GTA 6 is going to sell. Why would we work on any other IP?
But you also gotta look at it at Rockstar's point of view. Is that GTA 5, I think, is like one of the highest grossing like entertainment mediums in history.
Rockstar.
Like it beats out like most films. And the bully fan base is fairly niche. Like if you look at all the people that grew up and played and enjoyed Grand Theft Auto throughout the years, and
Yeah,
the
it's more
people that
commercially.
played, and then the people that played Bully, the Bully fan crowd is much lower. So what I think is going to happen is that remember how Rockstar was saying, hey, we probably won't be releasing a GTA 6 in this kind of social climate. I think, and what I'm hoping is that they're going to pull like a Trey Parker kind of thing and double down on being like the edgiest, worst thing they could ever be, and probably called upon like their whole dev team to work on this one edge project instead of a nostalgia trip.
I want to start a game company where all my employees are named Devin, so that way I legitimately have a dev team.
So it's just me?
No, I want like 59 people named Devin, all working on different things who have unique talents.
There's only one.
Why am I punching you? Why am I punching? You should be dead.
Oh, man, you fucked up, huh?
Yep.
You're gonna die now. Oh, what? What?
Mitosis.
Oh my goodness. Anyways, yeah, I don't know. So I had to watch this for a second. Oh, I got something.
Fuck, my brother was just saying something really, really like eye-opening to me, but he was just to go back on what we were talking about a little earlier. He was saying that is going to become the next Valve Junior, because Valve's gotten to a point where they're just like, we don't need to fucking make games anymore. Are you kidding me? We're already massively successful. We have Counter-Strike, like because that's all GTA. Like GTA 6 could be the final GTA ever made, and then they'll just make a GTA Online game and just constantly update it over the years. Because what's the point of making another game?
I'm amazed they haven't done that already.
I am too, considering that Red Dead when Red Dead 2 drops on PC next week, that's it. Like the community's just gonna flock. It's gonna be fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Because like I'm buying it for the PC because I want to play online. Because like I didn't see the point of investing my time into Red Dead 2 online. I played it a little bit on the PS4, but I just thought it was so dull. Because what happened was as they started, there was no content for it, obviously, because it was brand new, it was fresh and whatever. It was in beta.
It was like Elder Scrolls Online. It was absolute dog trash until they actually worked on it.
Yeah, so I didn't play it a lot. I played it a bit. they didn't have any of the parameters set in place yet, so players would just, with no penalty, would just run up to you and fucking blow your head off, and you'd be like, I was just in the middle of a fucking mission. I didn't want
eating.
It sucks, man. It's the worst. Like and now they've made it so that you can. And I know this, like a lot of players are like, "Oh, you're a fucking pussy if you do this. Just let me fucking kill you." But like, I set my parameters to like peaceful at all times because I just want to do missions and shit. I want to progress my character. When I have a lot of guns and I can fuck you up, I'll definitely turn my aggressive meter on. Like I'll go and it'll be like, "Let's go, motherfucker! I got every gun in the game."
Yeah, I feel like you need to talk to somebody.
Listen, asshole.
See, but you're getting angry at me now, and I just try to get you help.
But yeah, like I still love Rockstar, but I just think it's so sad because their early come up, like like Dev said, like GTA is obviously the household name, like everyone knows, and Red Dead, like Red Dead's made a name for itself too. It's either give me the shooty steel car or give me the shooty steel horse. Like fucking. When you release a Red Dead game, you're just essentially releasing Grand Theft Auto in the Western times. Like that's like it's synonymous at this point.
Mm-hmm.
But like I think back to, and I know it would never fucking fly this day and age, but I think back to when Rockstar had balls, man. Like fucking Manhunt and Manhunt 2.
Oh,
give me a third Manhunt. Say fuck the press, fuck the media, fuck the people. Make a third Manhunt. Everyone will stand behind you, guaranteed.
So that's what I was kind of saying. I'm hoping that's what they're going to do with GTA 6 is just go like double down, just go absolutely in.
Up the fucking balls. Up the balls.
Yeah, like
give me like
take
hardcore
that
shit.
mission in GTA 5 that made everyone uncomfortable. Torture the dude, right?
Yeah.
Take that mission and just like make that a staple of the game. Make that worst part of GTA 5 the most easy to watch part in GTA 6.
I remember playing GTA 4 when it first came out in 2008. And there's a mission towards the end of the game where you fight what? Oh yeah, I know. No, it's a sale. My brother was just pointing out something. Dying Light X Left 4 Dead 2. But anyway, yeah, there's a mission towards the end of the game where you find one of your old war buddies that like you fought with, I guess, in whatever Eastern European country that the character's from, and you have a choice to either spare him or kill him. And the media, like, if you choose the kill him option, it's fucking sick, man. Like, you blow like 14 holes into his body and like there's blood everywhere, and this crazy emotional scene where Nico is taking control of his destiny, and he's saying, "Fuck this! I'm burying my past. It happens here and now." And then all anyone's, instead of seeing that emotional connection between what he was doing, what was happening on screen, they just went, "Oh, it's too violent." What a waste. What a fucking waste. Art is wasted on the masses.
Speaking of disgusting ass scenes, Modern Warfare is out in like 2 hours.
Yeah.
And I am excited.
Show me the real horrors of war.
That shit is gonna be.
I don't get it. Like, people don't understand. Like, people are so averted to disgusting and gross things because they want to live such a clean and sedentary lifestyle and stuff like that. Sedentary lifestyle, sorry.
Sedentary. That sounds like a really shitty sentry turret. That's just kind of like, oh yeah.
Yeah, they want to live like this. They want to live like this fucking censored lifestyle. That's just, it's not real. That's not the real world. You know what? If they made a video game where they showed child soldiers and the child soldiers were getting shot down, that's real life. That shit happens. And no, you can't sit back and go, well, I don't want to be reminded of it every day.
I'm just gonna skip this level.
Because you're a fucking sheep and you're afraid of reality. Don't be afraid of reality. The world is bleak. That's how we get over it. If you're constantly focused on, God, the world is in such a fucked up place right now. Yeah, it is. So you know what? Make your life a little bit better by educating yourself on what's going on, and like, don't ruin everybody else's fun because you're a fucking pussy.
You sound like the anti-vax of life.
I want people to be happy for all the right reasons and to not like continue to censor themselves and like, because
who are you to say right reasons?
Yeah,
I'm playing devil's advocate here. I kind of agree with you, but still.
No, yeah, obviously. Like, everyone is entitled to opinion, and everyone's entitled to however they want to think. But But that's the thing. Like, I'm not gonna like. I don't ever come at people and say, "Oh, well, you're a fucking bitch for like not liking this." Like, whatever.
No, I do.
In my head, I'm thinking it. I'm just like, well, you're a bit of a pussy.
Say it. You're a fucking bitch for not liking the Epic Store for the wrong reasons, you little bitch.
I mean, you got me there. That's good application. That's just good application. But fucking for someone to look at me and say you're not allowed to do this because I don't like it, fuck off. Like, who are you to fucking tell me what to do or tell me what to like? I like, it's just like watching a horror movie. I feel like people forget that horror movies exist because
not this time of year.
Everyone's like, oh, violent video game. Oh, let's attack it. Media, let's attack it. And then, but I'm just like, there was literally a fucking serial killer movie that was released that was 10 times worse than any of the source material in this video game. So why are you attacking the video game and not the movie? Why does a video game make somebody more violent than a movie does? They're seeing the exact same things, if not worse. It's all art. It's meant to be fucking absorbed and interpreted in whatever way you want to. But if your interpretation is to stop other people from being able to interpret, that's just like free speech thrown out the window. Yeah, and censorship. Like, it's brutal. Like, Brad and I and Zach and a few other guys went to go see Joker 2 weeks ago.
You didn't get shot up?
No, and that's the problem. Like, the media's mishandling of that movie. And then people, like, fucking, I'm seeing all these articles about people getting up and walking out of theaters. Good, fucking get up and walk out of the theater so I can have a better seat. Because I'm loving this. I'm loving this.
I think I shared an article about that yesterday. About how the media handled that situation was completely irresponsible.
Oh,
they were trying so hard to make it happen.
Yeah, like giving fucking criminals, like, why are we focusing on banning art and banning mediums of entertainment and not banning shitty media? That's what we should be banning.
Calm down, Trump.
But like, he's got a point. Oh, that's kind of what that article I was talking about touched on, was like how irresponsible the media is, not only prodding essentially the attempts of making a shooting, but two other things was over exaggerating the articles. Like, a lot of like the pre-screening articles that were written were talking about how brutal and gruesome and awful this movie is, and not to get any spoilers, but like the first murder happens in like an hour into the movie.
Yeah, it's a fucking art piece. It's not a snuff film.
It's a story. Yeah, it's not a snuff film. It's not a hack 'em slash 'em movie. It's a movie about the plot and about society. But the media is going like, oh, it's the worst movie ever, and everyone's dying, and it's like no one's seen Saw. And on top of that, they're like, oh, it's glorifying the incel culture. And it's going to make the incels angry.
I find it so funny with the incel talk, though, because the movie has nothing to do with inceldom at all.
No,
inceldom is like involuntary celibate.
Incels right now are the scapegoat. Like 6 months ago, it was Nazis. 6 months before that, it was white supremacists or something else. Now it's incels because one dude stepped up and killed a girl.
Well, and also the whole incel thing has stemmed off the gamer thing.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Gamergate. That was it before it. Gamers were the disgusting people.
Yeah, the gamers, and it's like, well, who's the stereotypical gamer? Oh, that fat, sweaty incel neckbeard, you know, the comic book salesman and The Simpsons, that kind of guy. And they're like, oh, who's like that? Incels. So it's the incels that are bad guys. And they painted this grand scheme that they wanted so bad, and it could not be further from the truth.
Yeah, like, I understand the fucking weirdos in the theaters laughing every time someone's killed. Like, that would make me uncomfortable too, because I'm just like, honestly, like, I would never do this shit, but this motherfucker might kill me. So, like, I would want him escorted out as well. Just if it's incessant.
Because I laughed and giggled and had a blast during a lot of the deaths in John Wick 3. But I mean,
it's designed to be that way.
I was gonna say, it depends on what kind of film we're talking about. Is this guy getting his head beaten with a book by Keanu Reeves kind of death, or is it just like super gruesome, real? Like, is this guy watching, Hostel, be like, ooh, yes.
Hey, there's some good fucking scenes in Hostel.
No, man, I fucking remember the Achilles tendon.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Hostel,
I mean,
the drill?
Hostel makes me cringe every time.
I'm
I think
watching
Oh,
American
the-
Horror Story every
the
week,
drill
and
into like the shoulder blades and all that. Oh my!
some of the deaths in
so
American
gross.
Horror Story still make me proud it's on television.
Yeah, because like I heard that they actually don't pull any fucking punches, man.
No, like someone. This isn't a spoiler, but someone was legitimately burning alive in an oven.
I never really watched too much. What was the Insane Asylum? What season was that?
Asylum was a four,
Four?
I think.
I like the Asylum one. That was cool. But other than that, I haven't. Oh wait, I've seen the Asylum one, and which one was the circus, or is that the same one? Am I thinking of? There was a circus.
I don't know. I only started like 2 seasons ago, but
so you're recent into it.
Yeah.
I
I appreciate the show because they don't
think
shy
that's
away
4
from
and
shit.
5. But yeah, no, it's a good show. One thing I liked about the show is how the cast is always the same.
To a degree, they've been changing.
Well, here and there, but like throughout the season, you'll see the same faces, but play totally different roles.
Yeah.
Like as from an acting standpoint, it's fantastic.
But yeah, back on that, the fact that they
Oh.
don't shy away from fucking death and people are blaming shit. I turned it around.
great,
I fucking
man.
saved this conversation.
Great.
But
It's
yeah, but Nick had a point where he was like, "Oh, it's like people forget horror movies exist." Is that they pinpoint these problems in certain cultures, like video game, the video game community, and all that, but totally fail to recognize everything else.
I don't think they pinpoint. I think they create the problems.
Yeah, exactly, and that's the thing is like, I mean, not to be conspiracy theorist at all, but I just like the media is a tool, man. It's a tool used by lobbyists who want to create a certain sort of image that they want to attack.
Just sell whatever they want,
Look at all the fucking politicians who've attached themselves to get votes to the idea that violent video games are ruining our youth. No. Dickheads like you are ruining our fucking youth because you're destroying art and you're destroying expression, and in that you should be like fucking just put on your knees and shot. Because at that point you're like you're just
Nick.
Oh
you
yeah, I'll
can't
say that
end
shit.
an anti-violence argument with "put on your knees and shot."
No, it's not anti-violence. It's anti-censorship.
Okay,
Like
so
why?
you
Like
should
the
put
same
on your
thing. Like
knees
why
and
would
shot,
why would I
but
censor
no one should
myself
see
in
it.
the way I? Yeah, well, like
Okay.
why would I censor myself in my expression? Like it's the same thing, right? Oh fuck, you're about to you're done, bro. Ha boom, ha boom. He saw you 2 seconds ago, but he's not gonna fucking boo.
We're good. This game's good.
But yeah, I feel like we're gonna get to Dev and I were talking earlier about how deathcore has sort of become sort of sterile, and I feel like all art is moving towards complete sterilization.
And it comes
sucks.
down to that filter thing that I was telling you about, is where before a lot of this censorship, and censorship's been going on for way before us. I'm not gonna make it sound like this is like
Yeah, no, it's
Seen the
just
church?
it's just a different.
It's becoming worse. But like look at a lot of art mediums, film mediums, and music, and how much experimentation there's been. And also how many people have been there to protest it. How many people in the 60s were protesting rock and roll and the hippie movements and all that, because it was different. But everything, no matter what, it goes through this filter, and all that weird experimentation stuff kind of gets filtered out, and all that's left is this very small amount of what's acceptable.
And you know what? I really even with our deathcore community, with any community, I blame people. Because what
Who
ends
the
up happening?
fuck else you gonna blame? Animals?
What I mean is I blame those people that will hear one thing and then everyone flocks to it. Like fucking I was talking a few days ago about how years ago, like when we were kids, it wasn't right, but you could get away with saying a lot of shit that like these days isn't right. And while understandable, I'm fucking educating myself. I'm starting to watch what I say and like making sure that I'm respecting people's wishes and whatever, because that's just being a decent human being.
Mhm.
What I hate is if someone says something that's mildly against a certain demographic of people, and all these other people jump on them. Like I was looking at a comment last night on Facebook, and I just thought to myself, "Fuck, I hate people." Because this one guy like gave his opinion. He's just like he was listening to a song that everyone else loved, and he's like, "This is fucking dog shit." Like it was Chris Adler leaving Lamb of God, and he made a joke, and I know who the guy is because like I've read his stuff before. He's probably what Dev's gonna be in like 20-30 years, what he is now, just a shit poster who just doesn't give a fuck. And like so in this article, Chris Adler talks about how he wasn't like he didn't leave Lamb of God. He was forced out of it pretty much.
Yeah,
and all
I was reading that on Metal Sucks this morning.
Yeah, and then he made a statement about it, and he said this sentence where he's like, this was our life's work, and like blah blah blah, like why would I leave it if it was our lives work and shit. And then this guy comments. My dog just decided to weigh in. This guy comments, and he said Jesus, that's what you consider your life's success. Pretty low standards. And everyone immediately, and I'm just like, that was kind of funny. And everybody, there was 17 other fucking people who jumped on him and started attacking him. Like literally, they went onto his profile and they looked for any little thing they could to pick him apart in the comments. And I'm like, how does that make you better than him? In what way does that make you better than him? That makes you all look like fucking idiots. It makes zero sense.
Biggest fan, Chris noticed me.
Like it's so fucked. Like I don't understand it at all. And honestly, I refrain from posting anything I can on Facebook because, like, I literally, you guys have probably seen it a ton of times. Or Ryan probably has to do it when I work. But I'll post a status. In my mind, is like mildly controversial. I think because like I'm attacking other people for attacking other people, basically being like, leave everyone the fuck alone. Let them have their opinions. Why do we live in a culture where you're not allowed to have an opinion anymore? Why is your opinion always more right than mine?
Jumped on. You're immediately jumped on.
No, I thought about it. And I didn't want to get jumped on because it's just I'm so below it that so above it. Yeah,
I'm just so below it. I fucking shank people's ankles because I don't agree with them.
Fuck you. And I'm only cutting one ankle too, so insurance doesn't cover it, just like tires. Oh no, that's not how that works. Never mind. No, but I just think I sit back for maybe a minute and I go, yeah, I'm proud of myself for posting that. Then I sit back and I go, wait, why do I want to let like 30 people who I don't really give a fuck about their opinion just comment on my status and possibly attack people who are going to defend me? Like why am I going to let that negativity manifest? So I just deleted it immediately because I'm just like, fuck it. Because what it ends up boiling down to, if I have an opinion that one other person doesn't like, they're going to attack my band. They're going to attack my livelihood. They're going to attack anything they can to make me feel like garbage because they don't agree with me.
December of 2018, when I posted a certain meme, and some gentleman took the liberty of sending it to, again, me, because I basically run the Facebook page. And be like, oh, is your guitar? Do you know your guitarist post this kind of stuff? And Ryan and I were just both like, yeah, shut the fuck up. Like, who cares? Like you took all this time to try to go to the band for what?
Yeah, they want it. I think it's a power thing. I think they want to feel like you're going to validate their feelings.
I don't know, man. I'm so.
And if anyone's listening to this and you're like that, you're a fucking pussy. I'm telling you right now.
See, he won't post the status, but he'll say it.
Yeah, 100%. Because what are they going to do? Are they just going to comment on the video and tell me that they don't like it? Fuck you. Fuck off.
But I don't know.
I'd rather you not listen to our music if that's the case. That or listen to it and be a pissed off little baby.
I feel like it's like the same guy that took down Belle Delphine's page, Instagram. It's just
rest in peace, Belle.
Like,
yeah, she's like,
if you get the opportunity to take someone down, now you're a part of this history. Like of this company or of this brand, right? You take that down, you're a part of that now. And there's like a bit of a power trip in that. I think that's where a lot of the cancel culture comes from, because cancel culture doesn't really affect normal folk. There's not really a big thing about that. But if you can take down a celebrity or politician or musician with that, oh my God, you're next to Jesus.
I just think it's funny, man, because I think it's a way for people to let themselves feel important. It's like, did your parents not give you enough love when you were growing up?
That's what I mean. Is that they can interject themselves into this bigger person's lives, and now they're a part of that. Now they're as big, or if not bigger, because they're power flexing on that person.
Like, oh my God, I'm only mildly outraged about this thing that just happened, but let me make a status on Facebook that shows people how blatantly fucking outraged I am about it, and then everyone can comment on it and defend me and validate me. Like, fuck off, dude. Go fucking get a hobby. Stop being such a fucking waste of space.
I like how that started with go kill yourself and ended with get a hobby. That nice censorship there, buddy.
See that
fuck you
meme I posted today?
No, I don't fucking look at that shit anymore. I just send them to you after you've posted them because I think it's something you'd enjoy.
It's on the topic. It's a cancel culture joke where someone tagged Heinz Ketchup on Twitter, like, how do you respond to this ad from 1953? And it's like, you mean a woman can open it, right? Because it's like the new twist off cap.
Yeah.
And Heinz Ketchup replies with, I'll fucking do it again, goofy me.
Really?
But it's just one of those things where it's like people digging up something from 1953. They go, oh, explain this. Like, fuck you.
Okay, going back to 1953. Have you seen the Fruit of the Loom logo lately?
No.
Wait 1 second.
Okay.
Well, it's not. Did they take away like the cornucopia thing?
There was never a cornucopia.
It was always just fruit?
Yes.
That's fucking Mandela effect, my friend.
Yes, that's exactly it. Everyone is freaking the fuck out. There was never a cornucopia behind the Fruit of the Loom logo.
That's like Bernstein Bears or Berenstein Bears or something.
No, go take a look at the Fruit of the Loom logo.
I'm looking at the Mandela effect shit. Yeah, from 1893 to current, there has never been a cornucopia.
Never.
But the older logos, there's always been like this like wax stamp shape behind it, and it kind of cradles the logo in such a way that like
that it looks like you think in your head you remember the cornucopia.
No, you remember this round thing around the fruit.
Yeah.
There's always, until the current Fruit of the Loom logo, there's always been some sort of border surrounding the fruit.
Shit's fucked.
That's fucking crazy, dude. I can't believe that.
Yeah, the cornucopia was never actually there.
That's nuts.
That's
super cool though, man. I love this shit.
I've never noticed that one, but the one that always gets me is the Berenstain Bears.
Yeah, because what is it now? The Bernstein Bears?
It's the Bernstein Bears, but we all remember Bernstein with an E, not an A. Everyone remembers Berenstein Bears or Berenstein Bears, but not Stain. But apparently it's been stained the whole time.
It's crazy, man. I love that kind of shit. Like Mandela effect kind of stuff is fun.
Because I distinctly remember Berenstein Bears, and I know my mom will never get rid of our children's books. You know, the books that she had when she was a kid and that she read to us when we were kids. My mom, her rules that she'll never get rid of these. And I know we got Berenstein Bear books somewhere.
Well, a friend of mine found one, and it said Berenstein Bear or Berenstein Bears on it.
With
No, with an E. And then she was like, what the fuck? Looking at it, and
we're in the darkest timeline, boys.
Well, I'll when next time
it must have been changed at some point. Must have been changed at some point.
No,
I mean, apparently it's always been Berenstein.
So fucking crazy, man.
You know, maybe it's just like when we're kids, we're fucking all autistic and shit, and we can't read handwriting, so we just assume it's E.
What's this word bullshit?
Oh my God! So,
oh no, I'm sorry.
I forgot. So, a little bit of backstory. I'll really only talk for myself here, but Ryan, if you want to interject, you can. But lately, I've been curious on whether or not if I'm on the spectrum of autism, because apparently it's very likely that I am. But
You so badly want to be autistic, eh?
I just want to be an autist.
This connects to a conversation we had earlier about money, where I'm like, I don't care if I'm autistic anymore because for a 12-hour screening, 12 to 24-hour screening for autism with a certified person cost anywhere between $2,500 to $3,500.
That's so fucked, man.
So I can be in ignorant bliss or pay 2.5 months rent.
Devin, that fucking gif you fucking shared on Facebook, man, with the spoon. Holy
Which one?
Fuck, dude. The one with the spoon and the cereal, that gives me fucking so many diseases.
You know what? Fuck it, Dev. I'll pay for your test.
You have to pay to get a test. My doctor was gonna do one for me free.
So in these decent clinics, I'm not sure if there's a place that'll cover it with OHIP or will do it for free. But
there's definitely
the other
places.
places that I've found that are worth their weight in salt for actually helping you find out if you're on the spectrum or not. It's about $2,500 to $3,500.
We'll find you a cheap place, and I will sponsor you, my special little friend.
That's fucked, man. That's so fucked, dude. That's crazy.
But you said autistic. Actually,
I can imagine maybe a little bit of Asperger's or something, possibly. In social situations,
aren't you good Asperger's?
Jesus Christ.
Well, I mean, there's high functioning.
That is not you.
Yeah, because my friend Ethan is legitimately autistic with Asperger's, and you can tell obviously, but he's extremely high functioning, and he's he's a good guy, so you never.
Yeah,
if he was a bad guy, would you change your opinion?
No, not at all. But I wouldn't be able to tell. I wouldn't.
Ethan, first meeting with Ethan, autistic. Never right when Nick told me that, I was like, "Fucking really?" There's been kids that I knew in elementary school that were on the spectrum, and it is very obvious. You know what I mean?
We're eating
what are you trying to say?
That they're fucked up, dude.
I used to eat glue as a kid. What are you trying to say?
That's why you are the way you are now.
That's why you're getting tested, dumbass.
That's why I'm like, no, I'm not getting. I'm not getting tested. I'm getting tested for ADHD, but I think I legitimately have that shit. Just because of the way my attention span works, I can't focus on a singular thing you guys must fucking see it all the time. I can't focus on something for more than 10 to 15 minutes.
Yeah,
that's why Dev said
fantastic.
I'll be talking to Dev about something and I walk away from him in the middle of the conversation just because my mind is it just goes it's almost like I get, all right, Nick, you get 10 minutes of pure concentration, but after that, buddy, your fucking brain's going.
That's why you're so fucking good at Quiplash, because you're constantly thinking of new things.
Yeah, I swear to God, I'll be at work and I'll be like,
holy fuck, can we play Quiplash for one of the Jackbox games for one of the streams? That'd be so much fucking fun.
No, I don't think we'd be able to. I don't think. Well, one, we wouldn't be able to play at our full capacity.
Yeah, but I mean, there's such low latency on Discord. We can totally do it.
We wouldn't need it because we'd all just log into the same server. That's how that shit works.
Yeah, it's great. Only one person needs it.
Yeah, but one person needs it, but we all need to see the screen.
Mm-hmm.
What we see on the phone and what we see on the screen is different.
Jackbox.tv/play. You type into the thing.
Yes, I know how Jackbox works. But what I'm saying is that let's say we're playing Fibbage, the thing is on the screen, and then you type on your phone.
Yes.
So we need the stream anyways, but we could totally do it. We could easily do it.
I gotta get going to work, you beans.
Yeah, I gotta fucking get ready for 45 minutes to Call of Duty. Woo! Let's shoot some kids. Child soldiers.
Oh, yeah.
Woo!
I'm gonna have sex with my girlfriend.
No, you're not. She's going to take advantage of you.
That scared the shit out of me. What the fuck just happened?
Man, my pee-pee hurts. It's getting bad here. Please.
Maybe you guys should take a break.
Listen, man, there's always space for you here, so we can play Dinos Under the Covers.
She just sent me a message saying I heard that.
Did she?
She has supersonic sex hearing.
Yeah, if you need to escape for a few days, I got some dinos and some blankets.
Both you guys.
You got glow in the dark dinos. We can look under the blankets.
Both you guys need to fucking chill, bro.
Yeah, I'll chill on your cock, bro. Spin on it like a Beyblade.
That's perfect. Sing us out, Dev.
I'm telling you, Devin eventually, like, some way it's gonna, we're gonna, like, he and I are gonna end up having like a threesome. We're gonna have like a three. We're gonna end up having a threesome or a foursome, but it's just gonna be he and I focusing on each other. At the end of the day. Let the girls do what they want to do.
I don't care who's on the end of my rod. I'm staring into your fucking deeply blues or green.
That's so
What
fucked
color are your
up.
eyes? They're green, right?
No, they change. They change.
Well, fuck off. They don't change. It's called lighting.
No, they do. I swear to God. During the seasons, they change.
Talking
Watch.
about,
Right?
like
Gives you a reason to look in my eyes.
Effect. I distinctly remember Nick with both blue and green eyes, so I don't know.
That's just you guys all have Mandela effect with fucking Nick's eyes. That's it.
Either way, I'm staring
Mandela effect
into them. I don't care what's on the end. Staring into those into Nick's eyes the whole time.
Okay, let's fucking shut this
all right,
down.
Big Boy's got to go to work.
But he's got to go to work. I got to go jack off or something. Thank you for tuning into the 11th episode of the Pillars of Wild podcast. As always, listen to us on Spotify. It's the best way to help out.
We may have something new coming there.
We have, yes, instrumentals of the Masquerade. We have a merch store. It's at pillarsopunofficial.bigcartel.com. We just got the new shirts in. Masquerade long sleeves, logo tees. They're fucking sick and they're soft.
The commercial sucks for them, but
how is the material?
So fucking good. Yo, Threads of Society in Peterborough, Ontario. Check them out. But wicked soft. We also got physicals on like CDs.
We are doctors. We perform physicals.
We, if you don't want CDs, digital shit at Bandcamp. I don't remember our Bandcamp. It's probably just Pillars of
Bottom Official.
Whatever. Check us out Facebook and Instagram. I don't post on Instagram, but Facebook's a treat. So
Christ, don't go to Dev's Facebook.
Anyways, thank you guys for tuning in.
Have a good one.
Bye.
I don't have a soundboard tonight, so this is just going to be sad.